everybody, and welcome to this video and to the first episode of Assetto Corsa. And in this video, I don't know. I did not make a script for this video, and it really does show. In this video, I'm just gonna get right to it. We're gonna be seeing what Monza was like in 1966. So here we are in the Monza 1966 with the oval track, because in case if you didn't know, Monza in the 60s used to have an oval track that goes with it. It's very hard to explain how it went if you don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, in the modern Monza, you have a very long straight, and then you have a chicane, and then a very large right-hand turn. In 1966, that straight is divided into 2 lanes, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about when I'm actually driving. And speaking of the driving, just so you know, I am very bad at Assetto Corsa, because the physics in this game, not really the physics, just the handling, the way the handling works in this game is very awkward. For me at least, especially because I'm using a controller. So expect a lot of crashing and, at best, very close calls. So let's just get into this. And by the way, I forgot to mention, this car is a Lotus Type 49. The same car that Jim Clark used to drive. So let's just get in the Lotus, and just from driving this car and from doing some practice laps, the best way I can describe the handling of this car is, it's like it's on ice. That's literally what it is. There's no downforce on this car whatsoever. So let's just take this to the track. So here we are in the Lotus Type 49, and let's just hear. This is like a V8. This is a V8 engine. So let's just hear how it sounds. So it sounds pretty nice, so let's just put into first. Let's pull out the pits. Now this car doesn't have any downforce, and it's very oversteering, a very good combination. So here we are on the actual oval. Very bumpy, very bumpy, and again, because this car has no downforce, that means if you turn the wheel too sharp, you can literally go spinning around indefinitely. You can probably go flying. Now this car only has 5 gears, and we max out at 182 miles per hour, and for the 60s, that's like a rocket ship. Oh god, see what I mean? No grip at all. So we were on the same straight as we were last time, just on the other side. You can see the only thing separating this lane and the other lane is some hay bales. That's about it. That's literally it, just so you know. 60s safety. Oh, we're a bit too late there. As you can see, the curbs on this track. Oh, the curbs on this track are car killers, and yeah, they're yep, first spin out of the day. Don't touch the curbs. That's something you must, yeah, don't ever touch them. Yep. And there's the lack of downforce for you. Just trying to get back on the track once you've, already broken your neck 84 times is impossible. Because this car has no downforce, it feels like the car is steering without you putting any input. That's how slippery and slidey this car is. There we go. Let's go through the 1960s Ascari, and oh, good. Oh my Could have ended so badly, luckily it didn't. Okay, this is the 60s Parabolica. Let's see how it goes. Going much slower than you normally would, of course. This. Oh, yep, there it goes again. This car has no grip, of course. We're going back on the oval track. Now, the reason why Monza doesn't have the oval track anymore is because it was deemed too dangerous for cars to go around at high speed. The oval track is still there. If you look at modern Monza, the oval track is still there. It's just that it's never been used. It's like, I think, like, after the 1960s, they stopped using the oval track because it's too dangerous. Hope we'll have better luck this time for the next lap. My goal is to not get an invalidated lap. When you drive one of these cars, even if it's a game, you kind of have a lot of respect for the people who risk their lives just driving this car back. Because you were literally putting your life on the line just by driving this thing. And if you probably know, there was a big crash at the Bahrain Grand Prix. And if this car was involved in that crash instead of like a modern F1 car, no doubt, not only would the driver be dead, he would be in a million pieces. This car is an absolute death trap. This track in this car is not a good combination. But it's fun to drive. That's the thing. Once you do it right, it's fun to drive. And I think this is going to be my best lap around 66 Monza and in this car. If I don't mess up Parabolica, which I completely didn't. That's an invalidated lap. Dang it. I didn't good until then, right? I think so. I'm proud of that lap, even though I failed miserably. Back on the oval track. Hopefully I can do one more lap of Monza. Hopefully I can do it without any invalidated laps. And also next time I'm probably going to talk a lot less. I just want to concentrate. I'm not good at driving while talking. I really am not. Got really close to the grass there. Oh no, I know it doesn't look like much. It really doesn't look like much. But I'm terrified of this car. It's terrifying, but it's fun. Now I'm gonna probably stop talking. Not stop talking, I'll just talk less. Don't touch the curves, don't touch the curves. There we go, made it out of there alive. Got some oversteer, almost kissed the curb right there. Brake a bit there. Doing good so far. Okay, Ascari. Brake a bit, slow down a bit there. And now heading on to Parabolica. barely there. Actually, no, I think I was just about perfect. Oh, I downshifted too much. There, oh, got a bit of oversteer there. Okay, I think I'm on to the, I'm on the oval track now. This oval has never been used since like the 60s. There's a reason for it. And we are across the line with a 2-minute 29 dead. Well, not really dead, it's more like whatever. I'm just gonna call it 2:29 dead. That's the only lap I had of this track that has not been invalidated, so I'm really happy. I thought I was gonna be nothing but, you know, breaking my neck and other parts of my body. But no, it's actually pretty successful here. So there you have it. That is the Lotus Type 49 around 1966 Monza. So now you guys have an idea of just how terrifying it would have been for an F1 driver to go around in a F1 car during a 60s F1 track during a 60s F1 race, and well, that's it. It's just completely terrifying. It's simple. It's literally all it is. Terrifying. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see some more stuff, especially Assetto Corsa related, now that I have access to Assetto Corsa, just leave it down in the comments below. I will read them, and you never know, maybe your idea will make it into a video, and we'll see what kind of torture you will put me through in the next Assetto Corsa video. But with that, that's all I have left to say, and well, thanks for watching.